She was just a hard-working woman. And if you could see some pictures of her when this was all going on, you would say that's hard times. In my growing up, we grew up hard. We had plenty to eat. We had plenty to wear because my mom sewed. And I know when she would tell Daddy if he's going to the store, get us a bag of flour. And we bought it in 25-pound bags. And she would show him the bags where she had ripped them up and washed them, and she'd show him what she had, and she'd say, now try to get one like some of this. And when she got enough, she would take that and make me a dress out of the flour sacks.
My mother was a very devoted housewife. She kept her home spotless. She prided herself in that.
My mom washed once a week. We filled the wash kettle up. It was close to the creek, but it took her all day to wash and hang the clothes out. My mom would put dinner on to cook, and she'd go back and forth.
My mother was always a working woman. She worked for many, many years when we had the factory heavy duty here. She was an inspector. So she would see the finished product and snip. She had these little, they weren't like whole scissors, but just that much of a scissor part, and snip off anything that the threads that were too long or they hadn't done.
I can't remember a night she didn't have a full supper on the table for us. That was her job, raising and taking care of us. And she was very blessed to be able to stay at home with it and raise us.
I know people always are talking about who they admire. My mother. My sister Sue has curly hair, and it's coarse and thick. My hair, as you can see, is very baby fine and nods up and gets real ratty. I had long hair. Sue had long hair. Every morning, Mama would go to the barn, milk the cows, bring the milk up. She fixed a full breakfast. She would do that, then plait my hair, Bobby Sue's hair, get all the tangles out. And like I said earlier, our getting on the bus time was 15 till 6, and be at heavy duty in Gainsborough by 7 o'clock. That's amazing.
The main thing that I feel like that my parents did for us, they taught us the Lord, and all of us lived good lives, tried to. And I think growing up like we did back then, it was hard, but we didn't know it was hard. Most everybody around us lived like we did, so didn't any of us have a lot. And I know that there was some people in the community that I thought was better off than we were, but now that I know they didn't. They wasn't any better off than we were. Sometimes I think we might have had more than I really realized that we had. So.